Hello YouTube, it is the 30th of December, which means tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I'm currently pet sitting for my family. They have a lot of animals. There's a parrot in the background. He has been making a lot of noise. And we've got some cute, I might quickly show you the animals first and then we'll get into my vlog. So we have this one. This one's Neville and he has been getting on my hand a little bit. He's not too keen on this because my hands are small, but no, he doesn't want to go on, but that's okay. He's been a chatterbox all morning. So, yes, he's looking at you and he sometimes will sit on my shoulder as well. And then we've got some puppies outside just chilling. They do come inside and I spent an hour or so with them this morning. Some cats that are hiding somewhere. But oh, there's two cats in here. This one just will sit on you and purr all day. And then there's another one. Oh, there's Neville underneath. Hello, gorgeous. It's a little kitten. Gorgeous. And then he's hiding in the owner's room, so I'm not going to go in there. This one is Frankie. He's got 3 legs. So, yeah. But very cute. Oh my goodness, Neville. You're being a chatterbox now. He's being such a chatterbox, aren't you? Hello. So funny, because this morning I was listening to a Christian song. And in it, it's going, my God, and that is who you are. Because a lot of the Christian songs have a lot of repetition. And so all the little kitties are looking at me now. And so he kept repeating that. What are you doing? Oh, you saying hello, are you, Neville? Hello? Hello? Hi. It's been a nice break from my apartment. I've also noticed that my hair is like really skew-if. Whatever the hair dye I used didn't last very long, but anyway. I'm hoping I can go to a salon soon. And I've been naughty. I picked out a grey hair yesterday. It's the same one that I keep picking out, but I need to stop doing it. But anyway, so this video is basically a sit-down video talking about my goals and my reflection of 2025. So basically, I did not think, I'm going to do a review of this year basically. So I guess start of the year I was still in Sydney. I did not think that I was going to move to Tasmania at all. I was living with a very verbally abusive housemate. My landlord would not do anything about it. He just would, and because there was two males, and then I was literally like 4 other females, but eventually it ended up just being me, the only female there. And anyway, out of all the females, I was the only one that actually stood up to him. And yeah, he was just very verbally abusive, and my landlord didn't do anything about it, even though it was a Christian household. So that wasn't very fun. I hated being at home. It just was constant arguments, walking on eggshells. But yeah, but I was still, doing good. I was working, saving to move, and that kept me going strong. But the thing is, in my head, I wanted to either move to Brisbane or Melbourne. With that being said, I did go see a psychic on my 30th birthday, and that kind of mucked up my whole vision of what I wanted to do. I've seen a psychic twice now, and I don't think I'm ever going to go see a psychic again. One, because I think I would become addicted to it and be one of those people that spend all the money on psychics. And two, it just confused me of what I want to do and my own intuition. So I just wanted to add something else. Another reason why I'm not seeing a psychic again is because I am a Christian and I want to learn to, lean on God more. And basically, in the Bible, it says that, seeking out psychics or going to witches and things is wrong. And so, I completely have learnt my lesson in that because it honestly confused me, and I honestly don't even know if the things that the psychic said are going to come true, but it just made me feel like I couldn't even trust my own gut. But yeah, because I'm a Christian, I feel like that was another thing. I need to just rely on God more and his plan for me more. Yeah, so I moved to Tasmania because, I asked the psychic, should I move to Tasmania? And not Tasmania, I said, should I move to Melbourne? She says, I don't see you in Melbourne. And my goal was to do a family daycare, open it up. Oh, I don't see you doing that. And in hindsight, which we'll get to, I think she was kind of right. But in my heart of hearts, I feel like a city girl. But anyway, I moved to Tassie, I got a nanny job, and yeah, at first it was really great, and then it wasn't the best. And I'm not going to air out the issues on my channel. It just wasn't the right fit. And after that, I was still working in a vacation care after school care program, and they were awesome. It's just because it was casual, and right before I moved, I had a crash with my car, so I was paying that off. And so I really couldn't afford to be a casual. There's just so many things, especially with inflation. It's just so many things I needed. I did get a casual position with a childcare centre. So I was working, casually in the after school care program as well as, in the daycare centre. And then I finally found a full-time job in a childcare centre. Again, I'm not going to air it. It's a very hard industry to be in, and I've been doing this for 16 years. And yeah, again, it's just been really hard. Like, working in childcare is really hard. Like, you're getting sick all the time, physically draining, having to pick up kids, dealing with other staff can be very tricky. Children with difficult, needs, or behaviour, parent, it's just a very hard job to be in, and it's just, also the biggest issue is the income. It's the hardest thing, the income. Educators do not get paid enough, at all. So, but yeah, I've made the decision to change careers for my own happiness. It's really hard though, because I did have my heart set on opening a family daycare, but I just can't do it anymore. And that is originally one of the other reasons why I wanted to move to Tasmania, because there is such a high wait list for parents needing care for their children. But I just can't do it anymore. And there's other things I'm passionate about and good at that I want to look at. And who knows, I may in 5 years go back to daycare. I don't know. There's also my church's creche. My church has a creche, so I can always volunteer there and get my, little kiddie fix, you know what I mean? And I've got nieces, and I definitely want to be a mum as well. So yeah, In terms of making friends, I've made like little acquaintances here and there, but you know, it's hard making friends and people that are free, like finding time that they're free. But yeah, I guess I am really enjoying though the slower life. Like I've become addicted to reading again. I'm encouraged to not be on my phone as much. Even when I'm out in town, I'm walking around without my phone. You know, it's a community. The landscape and the view of Tassie is beautiful. Yeah, and like I have been very sick from working in a daycare centre. So yeah, I guess review of my year has been okay. I've done some really awesome things, like I went to see Keith Urban. I went to a tour of the Home and Away TV show. I'm a huge soap opera fan. And then I also went to the Friends exhibition. I've got vlogs of all of that on my channel. I've been to Melbourne. I was on a TV show, like a trivia show, the 1% Club. So it's been a good year, but it wasn't what I thought my life would be. I honestly thought I'd be in the mainland and, you know, being social and all these other things, and I guess that's not what's happened, but in a way I'm very glad. God's timing is amazing. And so this is how I'm going to get into my goals of 2026. I'm actually applying to study a different career. I'm looking at doing bookkeeping and accounting because I love working like at the computer, you know, doing numbers, inputting things, and like right now I'm currently doing a to-do list at home while listening to podcasts. That's what I like doing. And yeah, I am very smart when I put my mind to it. And a reason why I want to do that as well is because you can work from home, and I want to be able to do like pet boarding and pet sitting because there's so many opportunities for me to pet sit, but because I work in a daycare centre, I can't be at home. So that's something I want to work towards. I don't know if it's going to be, if I'm going to go to Melbourne or Tassie. Right now I'm staying put, especially because in Melbourne there's a lot of crime going on, but like just for now I'm staying put. I'm better financially, I'm closer to my family. I wouldn't even mind if I found a guy and got married, but I don't know what's going to happen. It's hard being single at my age, especially in a small town because most people are already taken. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to be open to doing that. I am looking at different careers as well. Whilst I'm studying, I just need to get out of the industry. Like if it's working at Coles or I don't know, just something different for my mental health. I'm going to go to Europe next year. I'm going to try stand-up comedy. Even though I'm very serious, I'm actually really a goofy guy. I'm a goofy girl. See, I'm a goofy girl. I can be really funny when I want to be, and I know how to make people laugh, and I've got so many funny stories, and I've already started to write stand-up. I might even try my stand-up on my YouTube channel for people to watch. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to watch other stand-up comics as well. There's a stand-up lounge here. Yeah, still working on my YouTube channel. Just doing things that make me happy and not caring about other people anymore. Yeah, trying to do YouTube more. I'm thinking of writing a book. I do want to write it possibly anonymously. Anonymously? Is that the right word? Because I have a family and, you know, I just would rather write it anonymously. Yeah, and I guess once I'm allowed to take this finger off, I know it's just a finger, but like lifting weights, it's just too hard. So I'm keen to get back into the gym. I'm going to the Gold Coast next year. You know, just enjoying life more. yeah, so my goals are very small. Socializing, I'm online dating at the moment. Going back to school, looking for jobs that are not in the childcare industry, making friends. I want to maybe go to the mainland a little bit more because I do miss the city. There's also so many things on my bucket list in Tasmania that I want to do, like go to Hobart. I'm actually going to Devonport in February, I want to say. So yeah, and also what I also talked about again in my last vlog is I want to spend less time on my phone, doing more artwork, reading books, rather than watching TV and watching streaming. Yeah, I also deleted Instagram, so we'll see how well I go. But yeah, they're my goals. It's not a huge like manifestation or anything. I've already got a vision board at home of things that I want to achieve personally. Yeah, and I've got some health stuff I want to do. I really hope I can go back to dance class because of my knee, but we don't know. But yeah, I'm hoping you have a great New Year's Eve and a very happy 2026. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy my life and not care what anyone thinks and start being my funny, goofy self. So yeah, but anyway,